Welcome, welcome. My name is Mantis. This is Balanced Brew, and this is episode 12 of my Dragon Quest XI casual play. Get this booted up, and then make sure my controller is working so you don't hear me click-clack the entire time. Today's brew is actually two things, because I'm feeling a little spicy even though it's a Thursday night. I'm having... it's two parts, one part of pomegranate juice, soft gin, and then apple juice, just to try to get that down pat and perfected. I've always considered myself a little bit of an amateur mixologist, and other terms, a high-functioning alcoholic, but yeah, that's pretty fantastic. I would recommend a sweeter apple juice. I'm using the Mott stuff, which is a little more natural. And then as a backup, I've got ye old Coors Lights, the old silver bullets. One Coors Light singular. Sorry, not to say it plural. Okay, so to break it down, we got a magic key after killing a lady named Dora trapped in a painting, in a magic painting, in a waste of really good art style in the town. Is how I like to describe that. So now we are heading north to the Erie. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's the Erie is what I'm going to call it. The EE. So we'll just continue strolling north. Hope everyone's having a great day today. I've lucked out this week, not to bring light to the fact that there have been monstrous storms, but Fort Wayne, thankfully, has not been hit quite as bad as old neighbors to the north. I got the level of rain that I like, which is just peaceful enough to kind of hear it pitter-patter off my car in the driveway. So, we're gonna fight... I can just say it. The Erie has a little bit to do with birds of certain kinds. Just trying to remember if there's like a flying mount I can steal, or... I wonder if these like go float or something maybe? I don't know, we're gonna steal it anyway because it's fun to ride. These dark slime knights. Which you would imagine based on, or metal slime knights, sorry, how difficult metal slimes are to kill, that these knights would be like some of the hardest enemies in the game, but they're not. They're incredibly easy. Like that would have just straight up bounced off. Using my Aether and the ladies party approach. Ooh. Sylvando does not have enough skill points for something. I still love that it lets you swing the sword. Ow, if we were able to like float or something, that'd be cool. Alright, we'll let him go. Sorry about that, pal. My bad. But that also shows that, like, when we attack the monsters, we aren't killing them. We're just kind of knocking them out. Which, it makes me feel better about myself, being, like, some supposed, like, righteous hero of light. That, like, we aren't just... Because these are essentially animals, right? You know? That's the role they play in this world, similar to Pokemon. So it's nice to know that we aren't completely slaughtering whole populations. That we're an ethical hero. Or as ethical as it can get, I guess. I mean, we are essentially just lost monarchs, so as ethical as you can be while still falling under the monarchy, I imagine. But our kingdom's all dead, if that's any consolation, so we're the prince of, like, 2 people. get this camp going. I hate ledges. It's one of my least favorite things in RPGs in general. Don't know why. I just think they're a lot more constrictive than they are unique and opening up areas. Ooh, our focus went up by 1. Wow, we're a real Forge Master now. What should we rework? Honestly, probably the Trickster. Those cards are fun ones to rework. They're just my favorite thing in the world are good passives. So. Oh, all right. Now all we have to. Okay, yeah, we'll just finish that, and I mean that's just how we do. Should have maybe done 1 part soda water in here as well. Or tonic, I should say. Tonic water. I think that would have been a good combination. I'm out. That would have been a good combination, though, now that I'm trying this. Sword and steel. Okay, so our weapons are good compared. Okay, so yeah, we were probably supposed to head north first, but you know what? Screw them. Let's just see what Eric's secondary weapon is. Oh, it's nothing. Oh, okay. Pretty sure we unlocked his dual wield. We did. Oh, that's so sweet. We are probably going to move him up in the party then, just because that is so cool. Well, he has pep, so we'll actually probably hold off on that. We'll save him. Yeah, we'll keep him in the back line. But now we have dual boomerangs, which is sweet. Still mad that they didn't make him like a bow character. I've always liked the bows in these games, but... maybe they'll turn that around in the next one. I'm really hoping the next one's a lot like 9. But also, you know, any remakes are possible. They just had the big GameCube emulator news for the Switch 2. So, I'm not going to hold out hope that some of my older favorite games aren't going to get redone at some point. Specifically if they're primarily Nintendo titles, like these games are. I think 8 is, they even have a mobile port of it. So the only thing they're missing is a true remake of 8. And then if you gave me 9 again, I'd cry. You might genuinely get actual tears from me. Not a lot, but some. Nothing crazy. I'm not a loser. But no, I'd probably cry like a baby. I mean, they almost got me with the whole GameCube thing. They're bringing Pokemon XD to the Switch. I'm still going to play it on GameCube because I'm not going to spend $500 on a Switch, but... you know, still, that's pretty sick. I think we'll have one more camp in the next area, so we don't have to worry about conserving MP at all. Doesn't matter, we are over-leveled for this area like crazy. Yeah, if we were fighting this at the appropriate time, this would be like a 3-round fight. Maybe 4 if we were whiffing it a little bit, but now I think we'll have it pretty down pat to 2. Which these monsters is pretty solid. Really 1.5. Yeah, 1.5. Okay, so we probably would have been about 3. But it'd be the damage you take in the fight. It's not necessarily whether you win or lose that makes these so detrimental at certain periods. So, wondering if there's a Hornet I can steal as a ride. That's what I'm missing. Don't see a chest in that center island, but this is why I hate ledges. I think they're dumb. It's because I can't walk straight and I'm clumsy. It's 100% my own incompetence that makes me hate ledges in game. Also, it feels clunky. Like, I want to be able to control my guy as much as possible in this game. I don't want to be forced into like the, just press over to the right while he side shuffles for a little bit thing. Like I don't care for that. It doesn't feel good. I've only ever really liked it when like the cliffs are high up and you're on like a mountain or something. Like here, it's low stakes. Like those heights are heights that somebody in real life could just like fall off of and be kind of fine. Might like break a wrist or like mess an ankle up bad, but like they're not, it's not a death height for the most part. Ooh, come over here and get some sweet, sweet, precious loot. Oh, he's running. Yeah, that's a. If they're running from us at this level, then we are absolute studs at this point as far as the game goes. I mean, we're also playing on the normal, regular story mode, basically, so. No monsters in this game are really that bad, but. Heck yeah, we're gonna hollow out these egg monsters.
Our work isn't done yet.
Oh, that big Daikatana makes me so happy. We'll upgrade Rab. You want as high a dodge chance as possible. And he's using him since he's going to primarily be a magic guy anyway. But I really like embracing the like the martial arts meets magic aspect of his character. It's one of my favorite dynamics in the game. No, hold on. We gotta rest at the camp so we have it. I've made this mistake before where I've stopped at it, but I haven't rested, and I'm pretty sure resting is what gets you the zoom spot. This is fun. If they did more of this in the game, I'd have an absolute... I'd have 2 full hoots. Not just a hoot and a half, but 2 full hoots. Here we go. Alright. Thunderball. Those are really good as far as like crafting goes in 9. They make some of my favorite lightning-based weapons. Just make sure I get... We're getting to the point now where loot's going to be more useful than not most of the time, at least as far as like monetary or being like seeds and different stuff. So we're definitely going to want to tighten up the whole loot goblin. It's funny to think this monster archetype is now meant to be like slightly tougher areas, but our first... I think our very first boss is one of these bad boys. Or like a variation of it as far as that stuff goes. Yeah, it's the little guy that turned the dude into the dog. Now we're going to unlock some of these so we can just boost his stats there. I think they're running from me, but still, this thing's so clunky that when you turn around, it's hard not to... It reminds me of, like, Goddard from Jimmy Neutron. It's kind of what this design reminds me of. And I'm here for it. No complaints. We need to go this way. A mini medal, and that's what it's all about. Oh, Shad, hello. Shad said he needs to catch up on the VODs. Oh, you're not missing too many exciting ones. The mermaid one's pretty good. You need to watch the mermaid magic one and then the one before it. Those are definitely of the things you've missed, the two most important. The one before the mermaid one almost made me cry, actually. It's just very sad. Kind of explains our character's whole backstory and... I think it's... because the last one, 11's Mural Magic, 10's Mermaid. So you want to watch 9 and 10. 11th, and I kind of just complained about how I think they wasted what is arguably the coolest town in the game. I think from a design perspective on one of the more meh, kind of phoned in, lame gimmicks they did as far as how they fleshed it out. But I also have a strange feeling that part of what holds this game back is the fact that it was designed to also be released on the Switch. And something tells me that Disney, or not Disney, sorry, it's just whenever you complain about a company being too corporate, usually the one that comes to mind. But I think Nintendo probably would have made it so this game, specifically since they're, you know, in more recent years they've been big on Nintendo products, that they would have made it so it would have stayed within the Switch's specs. Because honestly, a lot of stuff really runs like shit on the Switch. So I have a strange feeling maybe there's some things they wanted to do that they just kept simpler due to the wanting to make sure it matched. Not to say it's intended hardware, because I'm playing this on Steam right now, and you can get it on the other platforms, but, you know, it's kind of like a lot of the games that focus heavily on one specific system. They're going to play to the weaker of the systems, not the stronger in that regard. You're about to head to Magic Kingdom. When are you going to Magic Kingdom, Chad? I'm sorry, Disney's gonna listen to this and arrest you when you show up. You know what they should have, Disney should have focused on is not making the Seven Dwarfs look like nightmares in their new Disney movies. What they should have focused on. I won't say anything else about the Snow White movie because I haven't seen it yet. And I would still like to at least watch it before I judge it. But I will say those dwarves look horrendous. Doing the Disney 10K this weekend. It's always confused me that you're essentially paying decent money to go do physical exercise at a place you already pay money to go into. But also I respect it because I'm a lazy bum and I don't run anymore. I just lift weights, so. Like, I could definitely beat you up no problem now, Shad, but the problem is I'd have to catch you, and I don't know if I'd catch you. I would probably just die of exhaustion before I ever got within 10 feet of you. Also, tell Hallie I said hello, because I know she's with you. Or at least would assume she's with you anyway. Paying to be in pain. Yeah, I mean, listen. You know, there's tons of guys that a little more leather is usually involved when people pay to be in pain, but, it's pretty tough. Your time last year was 1:12. What is it, a 10K? Isn't that like, is what, 6 is roughly like 3 miles? Or a 5K is what, like roughly 3, so is that what, like 6 miles? 6.2? Oh. See, one of my big red flags, Shad, is I know I could do that no problem. I've been forced to do that numerous times in my life since I decided to join the military for a little bit. So I know I would have little to no problem doing that. But I also know my time would suck and I'd hate myself so much that I'd be like, oh, you could have practiced and done way better at this, but I would never practice to do better at it. It would just be a never-ending cycle of knowing I could do it, but also, if I ever did do it, complaining about it hurting because I'm a big wiener. 6.2. How many minutes? That's a pretty solid 10K time, my friend. Yeah, I'm much more of a hiking, like, rough terrain, like, backwoods hiking kind of guy than I am just a running. But I do respect your tenacity for it. Unfortunately, I only have time in my life for one thing that's painful and makes me hate myself, and that's weightlifting. Yeah, I got stuck on this fight. I think I died to it 3 times before I beat it on the Draconian Harder Monsters mode, and I have not even been paying attention most of this fight. I've just been looking at the OBS screen and reading Shad's chat.
Getting better.
Yeah, the recovery after things a whole. Maximum MP, that's really not great. The... Ah, weird. We have all the orbs but one now. Oh, I wonder where the other one's at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I wonder if the other one's in the completely unexplored area of the map. Stop by the mini metals place before we head to Snilfine. Let's see here. We need to go to the long French thing. Does Hallie also do the 10K? If so, good luck to her as well. Also, Shad, tell your daddy he can start setting me up with older women again. I am a single man. So pass the word along to Darren that Darren's dating service can go back online. Although I do still find umbrage with the fact that they live in Fort Myers and I live in Indiana. Tell him I still have too bad of teeth for that dentist. He just needs to give up on that one. She's very attractive, but I don't have nice teeth. I have a strange feeling that's kind of a thing dentists look for. This is going to be the first example in this game of us getting to a town and me immediately not looting it. And it's for narrative purposes. So now that we have the magic key, we're able to traipse all the way back here to, as far as emergency doors go, kind of one of the shittier ones because it required a key that was halfway across the planet. Or a quarter of the way across the planet, so it's not like it was hidden underneath a rock outside the front gate. Also, since you weren't around to hear, today's today's brew of choice is 2 parts pomegranate juice, 1 part soft gin, and 1 part apple juice.
What's going on? It's just like what happened to the gates.
This may be the Crystal Kingdom, but it shouldn't be frozen solid.
Appreciate that
Cold winter
dad Joker comment in there, Reb. Or granddad joke, I should say, grandpa. But yeah, with everything frozen, I'm just gonna wait until, you know, plot twist. Part of the quest of this area is unfreezing everything until we do that, and then I'll loot everything. Swore there's one person that's not frozen. Where are they? Where would I not? Because I could have swore it was like they were setting up a... There it is. Okay, thank you. I can't believe I shot right by that. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you right now. This monarch looks like a hot librarian, and I'm here for it.
Fright. I hadn't expected to see travelers in town.
Finally, someone who hasn't been turned into a block of ice. Can you tell us what happened here?
Well, it... a witch. Just
Okay,
so.
we'll skip that. A witch. There's a wintry witch that froze this place. Or so they say. I don't kind of believe in any of that magic mumbo-jumbo. I'm more of a man of science. Okay, so we're just going to zoom to the front of the city. Because I'm lazy and don't want to have to walk around. Sorry for that text notification I got a couple minutes ago. It was a notification for my sister's soccer schedule. Don't know why my mom sends them to me when I just call every Thursday and go, hey, what are they doing? Which is wild and lazy, I know. It's completely not utilizing the wonderful technology we have at our fingertips to the best of my advantage. But you know what? I don't care. I'm fine being stuck in the past. It's fun back here. A panda in this climate? Ursa panda. I think that's a rare spawn. It's weird to get it the very first time that you attack an enemy. The odds of that are probably not very high. That didn't kill him? Oh, wow. That's kind of cute. Until you look it in the eyes. This thing's more cross-eyed than I am.
We'll soon have that patched up.
Oh, they're infatuated by that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what sucks. If they just paused and didn't do anything, then I'd be completely fine with it, but... Cool, thank you. I'm glad that we resisted that. Gonna try to take out Bo. No? Okay. And I really need Serena to get her shit together with it. Nope, she's got a heal. Cool. The other two are useless. It's just what I get for saying I'm a man of science in the world of magic. There we go. So he was 30 damage away. That's disheartening. Yeah, okay. What does being mesmerized by the painter have to do with killing me? Alright, well now we gotta put it down quick. Jade's special ability throwing it back at you. There, 200. There we go. We've We've done 360 something, 370 something damage. 2 rounds. I bet you that thing's barely yellow. Ah, at least it doesn't reset the timer
What?
when you lose one idiot. 38's all she does? Really? I thought she was stronger than that. And it's gonna waste her pet. Man, that sucks. Status effect bosses are the worst, but it's the RPG thing. It's just what happens. Okay, yeah, can't use it because all the members have to be... Alright, this is ridiculous. I have to heal myself, which sucks. She's useless. Oh, the screen like went behind the panda and it kind of went dark opaque for a second. Oh, cool, it's gonna waste... It's gonna take a good solid pet power time, and I won't stand for it. Very seldom do I get to fight bosses that... We'll do this one, why not? Give her a chance to summon... to do high critical spells. Wow, the animation for it sucked. That wasn't very cool at all. Let's just see if we can end this right here. There we go, sweet.
Oh, goody.
There we go. She's got one of the better... Multi-heal's always going to be better than that, but you know, she's moving up in the world as far as healing spells go. Those hymns are kind of useless, as I've found. Normally you'll figure out if things are good or not based on whether or not the AI will ever use them. I don't know if I've ever had the AI use a hymn. When there's even when there's like a monster that's like a giant ball of fire. Doesn't think to do, you know, like an insulate or elemental hymn. Scare, welcome, welcome. You haven't missed much. Just that we killed a giant bird, but the boss fight went by so quickly because we were over leveled that it felt honestly as difficult as like any other fight. So now we're exploring basically like the Scandinavian, Eastern European region, but it's frozen solid. Scare said I love killing birds. Yeah, me too. I don't trust birds. I leave little birds alone, but any like the eating birds, fair game. I haven't gone out turkey hunting in a long time since I was a kid. You know, I kind of more like it. You saying love it, Scare, makes me question it a little bit. Like you're getting some sort of sick psychological thrill from it. You know, it's usually the first sign for something. Bald eagles are yummy. Yeah. You know what else is yummy? A big old felony that goes along with it. Just like sandhill cranes and, oh, there's one more. Mourning doves I don't think would be a felony, but yeah, like a sandhill crane or a bald eagle, one of those protected bird species, that's a big old fat felony. You might end up with more jail time or than a drug dealing pedophile, which is wild. The DNR does not mess around regardless of where you're from. Once you see them old green khaki pants walking towards you, it's time to shit yours and run. Alright, we'll fight some of these bongo drong... Well, no, they're not bongo drongos. They're, forget what the frozen name for them is, but... It's not a group of enemies, I knew that. So those are... Silver Saber Cubs. What's the big... Bongo Fandango. Okay. All right, well, have a fun 10K, Shad. A little disappointed you just don't want to listen to me for an hour and 10 minutes while you run, but, you know, it is what it is. Probably would really put me out of a workout, but I'm pretty sure I listened to Scare while I was at the gym one day lifting. So, you know. I'm kidding, buddy. You put on your Hollywood Undead and Kid Cudi playlist that you've got going on and you enjoy your 10K. Probably a couple of Kanye's early albums as well. No, Shad's a good friend. Shad's a good friend. He's been making thumbnails for some of the videos when the AI and the... Oh, 10K Saturday. Okay, so you're just going to the parks. But yeah, know you so well. Yeah, was I right? Do you have Hollywood Undead and some Kid Cudi on that? Because I've been meaning to get back into Hollywood Undead. I haven't listened to him in such a long time. Honestly, next time I come down for vacation, we just need to do that. Just go through all the albums. City looks so pretty. Do you want to burn it with me? This guy, ah, man. If it wasn't cringy, I'd keep going with that. But, ah. Still same with Cudi. I listen to them weekly. Yeah. See Scare. See Shad. I'm such a good friend. I listen to your vids during alone time with your woman. Yeah, I mean, you know. Who wouldn't want to listen to this sexy voice while just absolutely clapping it, you know? Let me know if you want me to do any fun regional accents to really put you and the lady in the mood there. I can do a real shitty Boston that's sure to set the tone right. Yeah, my character does maybe like 15 when he casts that spell. She's magically speaking 3 times stronger. That's what I like about the stat spreads and like giving the different seeds to people to influence it. Like my character's so bad at casting spells, he's just, why even bother as far as damage spells go. But he's a heck of an off healer. But I'm always keeping Serena or Veronica in my party at all times. There's a cool way you technically get to have both without taking up 2 slots. '80s, yeah. So some of the monsters in this have elemental weaknesses as well, which I think is awesome. I like when games do that. So now we can counter attack after a successful block or parry. So Unbridled Blade is basically like a stronger version of Cutting Edge, but it takes way more. It takes way more MP, double in fact, and 6 more points to unlock. So we're probably gonna go with Strength plus 25 first, and then maybe Giga Smash, just because it's from like the Giga Slash or Giga Smash line of like stuff that used to be the ultra abilities in these games, so they hold a bit of a sweet spot. Even if I remember hearing quite a couple times from people that play this game that they're really not that good in comparison. I think there are some abilities that are technically better. We healed. Guess we'll fight the big old boss troll. Or maybe he's just like a second in command troll. So just a regular troll. Alright. It's the more like olive-skinned ones, I think, that are the boss trolls. I wonder if they're weak to like fire, kind of like a D&D callback or not. Fire, acid. Well, there's no acid spell, so I guess I just had to say fire. But... although that could not even be a D&D callback, it might just be a folklore thing that they took from that. I'm not quite sure. I'm loving this big old Daikatana. I hope there's another one that you get later in the game. I can't quite remember because it is truly my favorite design weapon in the game. That and that eyeball staff.
Wonderful.
That should be enough to get something with both of them. Sylvando will want... No, he needs... Probably get that's Amore first. The computer tends to use that one a lot. I think it's fairly strong. And then Jade. Get the +4 critical chance, which is great for like the lightning thrust and where's the other one? Any of the ones that either have increased critical chance or hit a lot, which means kind of like you'll have more opportunities to hit with that as well. I love a good passive increased critical hit chance thing. I'll take it in almost any game I'm playing. In fact, I despise when they give me more abilities you have to actively choose because it just bogs the game down. Especially when they offer you variety, but there's just things that are clearly so much better that you never touch other stuff. Really just kinda not a fan. Okay, it was doing double what we were doing and it's in defensive mode. So. I like the design of these a lot as well. There we go. Little snow cone looking guy. But I don't really think there's a badly designed enemy in this game to be, or a monster in this game to be honest. I mean, R.I.P. Akira Toriyama. Gotta lob up some love. Okay, I went south. Okay, I got the ore. Now I need to unlock a campfire just so I have it for when we're done here. Because after we get the orb in this town, then we are on to Arborea where the twins are from. Serena and Veronica. That noise reminds me an awful lot of the Pokemon XD. A Pokemon XD noise after you... it's not the purification noise, because that's more of a, like a... That's different. It's almost more pulsing than the one that we just heard. But there's a noise in that game. Maybe it's like the noise it makes after the PC heals your Pokemon or whatever. But I love the noises like that. Speaking of which, not to mention it again, but now that people are listening, at least in the live stream, I'm so excited about the news for the new GameCube emulator they're coming out with on the Switch. It's going to be extra awesome when I'm able to double up on that hype, because I'm just going to be playing my real GameCube when I get an Elgato, because I'm not paying $500 for a new Switch, but... Brilliantly is what we want, but I'm super excited. I'm probably gonna do, now that I thought about it, I think I'm gonna do Titan Quest after this, and then Pokemon Coliseum, and then Pokemon XD. Although I may do Coliseum, then Titan Quest, then XD, because Titan Quest is gonna get very boring. Yeah, their new price point's wild. Although I will say, if they gave a discount when trading in the old Switch, for that, I'd do it 100%. Because my only problem with the Switch is the games run crap on it. And I am about a third of the way through the game, Scare. Although Act 2's a little quicker. So I'd say maybe 2/5. I think I'm 2/5 of the way through the game. Oh, we're good on that. We made the right call to prioritize on one. Now we're gonna probably turn out brilliantly, and we'll just call it a day. Have not messed up crafting an item yet. +3, that's how we do. That's not too big. I mean, I get distracted a little bit when talking and go a little slower. But if you were to focus on the story and just completely do that, no detours, no nothing, then it'd probably be about, I want to say maybe 70 hours. Which isn't too terrible. At least I don't think anyway. I want an hour worth of story at least per dollar I paid for the game. So parry chance 2%. I hate to get rid of the Hoka staff or rune staff, but ooh, Hocus Locus is I didn't realize we even had that. I wouldn't have crafted the lightning one other than to just say I made it at some point and then sell it. But get rid of all these. Razor wing. We'll keep the zombie knife earring just because I think that's cool. And we'll keep all the unique stuff. That's what we'd love to see, is our money's going up. Okay, don't want razor wing. We're better than that. Sword breaker's normally the daggers I really like. Once we get to this point, but nobody's using daggers. She's already got that. She's got a whip way better than that. Wow, there's really nothing that can be offered by any of these. I mean, that's a couple, like, okay, alright. 12, or 2, yeah, 12 points for him is pretty big. I'll do that. And it protects against ice and fire. Wonder if that'll come into play in the Frozen Wasteland. She's good. She has that equip. I'm going to leave him in that. And put him in this as well, because I think those couple points of defense aren't going to be outpaced by the amount of damage it's going to block. I think, anyway. And then we'll pick up 4 pairs of these. We'll get rid of the gold chain. It's I want the shield bearer. Restorative is going to be too important. I like when a game gives you an item that directly helps you, especially when you can tell in the area. Like, obviously early on in the game, it's a little harder to tell what elements the boss might have. But now that we're in a frozen wasteland, you know, and I remember, very clear that something that protects us from ice is going to be very important. Cash rich. Did you hear that? We are cash rich. Money, money, money. We're missing the bunny suit. For her. No, I don't really like the whole school zone thing. We're going to give her the piglet because it's cold and we can pretend this is her snow outfit. So we'll go with that. No costumes for Sylvando yet. Spiky Swindler and the Swindler. Yeah, we'll go back to his regular outfit because it's cold. And we'll keep him in his sunly or kingly garb. So there won't be very much story in this part of the game as far as like anything relating to the bigger picture. But it's a fun little narrative as far as this goes. And it's got one of my cooler, my favorite dungeons in it. So I actually really like this section a lot. Architecture-wise, it's a little boring. Just really looks like what you'd expect from medieval, but like with the witch from Narnia's like paint style put over it. So it's nothing like groundbreaking, but I like it. I think it's well done. So we're just gonna try to eliminate this right now.
didn't warn
Yeah, that little Piglet costume's fantastic. We may upgrade her to a kitty cat one when we unlock the body of it later on. Perfect. Alright, we'll finish looting up a little bit in this area. And then we will be done. Done with all the boring stuff anyway. It makes me super uncomfortable how our characters head peeks through that. It really looks like the Ace Ventura when nature calls Rhino scene. We'll skip those hunter mechs real quick because I don't know, I think they're boring. We'll fight more of them later on. There's no need to take that battle head on at this point. There we go. Oh, it even shows you what edges are, what edges you'll fall off of, like due to the little, how different the edge looks. Yeah, we're heading for the Hexwood, but instead of EX, there's a K in there, which I really like. Winter's Wings and Shiver Sticks. Yeah, probably going to wait on the Winter's Wings just because I don't know if you'd want to use ice weapons when fighting ice monsters. Oh, yeah, thanks, genius. Cool, you say the woods is just that way? Cool. You freaking nerd. Oh, look. They just have a medieval no trespassing sign. Ah, more of them damn Heliodorian guards. You know, say what you will about finding good help, but these guys have chased me to literally every corner of the earth, so... They've definitely... Whatever they get paid is not enough. Ah, dang it. Yeah, there's no way to get away from that. I just don't want to kill the little... or horribly injure the little guys. Look at them. Oh man, I like this next boss. It's kind of Skyrim reminiscent as far as design goes. Yeah, that Daikatana, I'm gonna hold on to it far longer than I should. He's only got 4 points, so there's nothing we can upgrade for him. The old man has one of my favorite skill trees. Especially because his is unlocked very early into the second act. Which is where a lot of these characters' extra skills are unlocked. That, a little bit of perma-snow. I think there's a chest over here. Nah. An Ava branch. That really takes the magic out of it when they just name like a completely mundane thing. They church it up. Here's just some regular old rabbits. Seat of Agility. I'm not sure who we want that to go to. I don't really care too much about their speed. And the ones that are fast are very fast. That's got to be terrifyingly cold with metal boots on to just walk across a frozen sheet on a river. Platinum protection, platinum platters, and shields. Don't really have any shield users yet. We have some platter users, but not shields. Still got one party member left to go in Act 2, and then we're done. And he has one of my favorite weapon types in the game. Mainly just because any weapon type that wasn't available, like, beginning game and had to be unlocked with different classes, and DQ9 I consider, like, oh, whoa. Man, they didn't really do... I mean, they color swapped, but it doesn't really feel that different. They feel like they have the same energy. Oh, the zing works for him first time. I'm going to do it 3 times. Weird how the monster's zings don't normally dispel or not work. Oh, I thought he was like a special rare spawn, but he's just, I think, a monster that's the same toughness as all the other monsters in this area, which is lame. Let's just loop the old corner. Should be the last of the items, and then I think we're gonna have some cutscenes and some monster fights up here. We'll save, just because you never know what happens. The elevator almost stole an hour and a half from me a couple episodes ago, so... Forgot it cuts to the cutscene before you do the fight. I always thought it was a post-first Corypheus fight and Dragon Inquisition kind of thing, but I guess I was wrong. Oh, cool! What everybody loves, an event where you get to walk way slower than normal in a game. I know that's always on my bucket list anytime I play an RPG. When they make you do things that they probably should have just done a cutscene like this. Why didn't they just do a cutscene of our guy walking forward? Well, I know not quite the trolls from Skyrim. I really like troll designs. As far as this goes, as far as Pathfinder Kingmaker. Skyrims are my favorite, but I'm definitely biased to that.
You will not keep me from the witch beast.
I love Hendrix armor.
Darkspawn.
I think it's so cool. Black and gold. I just wish it was black and silver. It's my only complaint.
How could I be so foolish?
Here we go, Yorman. Oh, let's just really double down on the whole Norse thing. I don't like his hair color, but I also still think it fits because it is unsettling. There we go. We didn't get a counterattack, but we did get a parry. So now we have a passive scare that sometimes when we block those attacks, we get to fight back. Oh, okay. I forgot he dances. It's just a really weird out of the blue thing. We're gonna want to heal. And just wait for his attack boost to go down. There we go. Alright, 100 damage isn't bad. For a nice little parry. Ah, dang it. Ooh. We might be able to tank more of these hits then. Well, I'm just going to keep attacking. I think we can. Oh, okay. Wow. Alright. He was yellow, but he's a boss. I figured I'd have like 400 more damage to do.
You have served your mission.
Oh, well, that sucks. Poor guy was just kind of doing his job. He didn't pick the bouncing life. The bouncing life picked him.
Now it is your turn, Darkspawn. You will not escape me this time.
Alright. I'm glad we saved your life, dude. Oh, it's almost like fate intervening to save us.
What is the meaning of this?
What a pleasure to finally meet you, Sir Hendrik.
I don't know. There's something about the design that just makes me think this is a really tough boss.
Personal, my pretty, but I promised the one who released me that I'd freeze you in your
Tough.
tracks. What a lovely little trinket. It's just like his. We shall make such a captivating couple. Matching
Oh.
necklaces and gold.
Wait, just like his?
What?
Oh.
Questions.
I'm not gonna ruin that yet, but just know that whoever hired her has the same necklace as Hendrik.
I have anything to do with it.
Forgot she's wearing the little piggy costume.
Are you all right?
Yes, I am, little pig, little pig.
Well now, Sir Hendrik, you'll be in charge of this party of foreign soldiers we heard about. The ones Queen Frisabel sent.
What a coincidence. Who gets hired to come here to help out?
Leaving so soon? Sure you don't want to round us up and...
I do like that they made the reason not that he's hunting the Darkspawn, but that he was here helping as a knight and just so happened to run into us. I like that. I like when it's not just this guy constantly 2 steps behind the entire show.
He's freezing cold. That spell must have really taken its toll.
Man, Hendrik's a man because he just walked off like
Has to
nobody's
hurt
business
on the
into the
way here.
woods. So
Let's carry him then.
I mean, he doesn't, but it would be funny if like he just walked off and died, and then the rest of the game they're like, oh yeah, Sir Hendrik, the guy that froze to death, and you never see him again. But that's not what happens. Might take all my extra cash and go invest it in casino tokens. Alright, now let's head outside.
Ah. Good, good.
Alright, our friends saved us. Cool, cool.
Ah, but I am Snorri, Scott. It was luck, and luck. Your friends tell. The witch's name is
Crystallinda.
Crystallinda. Long ago, in the Age of Heroes, a mighty mage imprisoned her within the pages of an enchanted grimoire.
So she's from the time of the original
book was
Luminary.
hidden. Having learned this,
Alright. So we need to go to the library. Cool. Just what I love in my games, a clerical cutscene. Hell yeah. We'll We're gonna want our rushy boy to take that ice so we can get whatever's behind there. And then head on up to the library. Scared when you asked what Dragon Quest is about. It's about books. It's about knowledge. It's about teal platypuses that are the color of the teal Laffy Taffies you get on Halloween. We got some more items. Because it gave us like icy weapons and not like icy armor, I'm not gonna make them because we're gonna be fighting ice resistant stuff here. So I don't know why it didn't do like platinum weapons and icy stuff and then give you icy weapons after you beat the boss or what have you. I don't know. But fight one of these because I don't think we have yet. Couple of Chelonodons. Breath attacks have always been my favorite in games, and I don't know why. I just think they're cool. And we'll fight one of the robots, even though I'm pretty sure they're in the library. Next to all the books. I wonder if Eric's AI would have him use a metallic ability he has or not. Not that we would have needed it, but I'm just curious what the AI would have done with him in that moment. This is such a cool library. The book nerd in me would really like to go to this place. Although I know, obviously the realist in me is like, yeah, no shit, it doesn't exist. It's one of the few places in this game I'd like to visit. I'm gonna be most likely to switch Rabin. And we'll want antifreeze earrings on him if I'm gonna switch him in. Just because healer's gonna be the only position. The other two won't really matter as much. So make sure we aren't missing out on some passwords. Porto Valor and Gondolia are both locked. I think we unlock one after we unclaw the city, if I remember. I think it's in the inn, if I remember correctly. Or they, I don't know if Tackles. I don't know how that all works. Yeah, it is the Hunter Mechs in the library. The red books. Most of them in here don't have recipes, but I think there's one that does. And the freak in me is like, well, I won't Google that. I will just come here and look. But yeah, this entire library is one big puzzle box. Where's it at? So here's the chest, but where's the... So here's the second one. Worship this creature as a guardian spirit. Oh. Well, I'm starting to think maybe that thing was good, and I'm the bad guy in this scenario. Okay, so that one's not ready yet. press that, where am I supposed to go? Ah, there's one back there. Duh, I thought I even checked. I looked right at it and walked by. Like a dum-dum. Yeah, I think this center's so cool. Like the sweet fireplace with like the rotating cylinder in the middle. I think it's awesome. Obviously, level 1's gonna be easy. So nothing rotated yet. That was just us powering it on. Okay. This is gonna get real frustrating in about 2 levels. I'm gonna get too confident with myself and be like, wow, I am killing it right now. And then get real pissed off. And about 2 floors because I'm an idiot and can't figure it out. Yeah, we'll have to come back down here later. Oh, there you are, bud. All trades Abbey via the Altar of Reverie. I wonder if that's the... I wonder which gen Abbey that is. But that's cool. That's gonna be from... I think it's either 4, 5, or 6. I want to say 6 is the one it's in, but I can't quite remember. The Zenithian trilogy of these games kind of blends together for me, and I have a little trouble sorting it out. Zenithian. Sorry, not Zenithian. Okay, let's check this book. Okay, well, no. Alright, I don't want to hear about your problems, lady. I'm trying to fix my own. I don't have time for your book people problems. I have real people problems. Okay, so there we go. Let's just collect from this real quick without awkwardly getting it to... Ah, dang it. Rectors. Yeah, these are an unfortunate name, and look... Don't know if I'd want them wrecking anything of mine, but... Oh, it does 21 damage and takes 9 MP. That's cool. I like that. Obviously, there's way better stats that do way cooler things, but I don't know. That's neat.
And don't come back. Told you I was tough.
Ah, she got boom. Sweet. That's sick. Really, the most exciting stuff for her is just new spells. All the magic abilities they tend to get really don't tend to be that great. There's a magic dragon. We'll fight him. Book nerd. Professorus. Yeah, they've definitely had better puns. Oh, this gin, pomegranate, and apple is really hitting pretty good. I think the apple could be switched out for something. I think pear would go better with it.
We win again.
Sorry, gentlemen, I just murdered your teacher. Gentleman and pig. There we go. Witches' hats, witches' robes, wizards' robes. I wish those gave like an outfit change. They seem like an item that should. No, okay, I don't want to know about the study of Yggdrasil. It's a flying tree. It's purely scientific. Theory over. Well, there we go. Alright, all those earrings that have been cheaply available for sale the entire game we're now able to make. So, man, this game's really gonna take it in stride now that we've unlocked that. Candavox, or a Mimic. Okay, sweet.
Okay.
At least we get a skill point from it. That's fine. I'd go around farming them just for that, but I don't know if they can be farmed like other enemies in the game. I don't return to old areas enough to... More heal, probably my favorite healing ability in the game. Just so much bang for buck. I'd like to get to a point where her spear abilities do more damage, but apparently Jade's throw it back is still top tier. So.
Don't worry, I'm here to help. Thanks.
Don't work. Okay, thank you. Insta-death abilities suck and I hate them. They're some of my least favorite. Yeah, how was this harder than the last boss that we fought like 35 minutes ago? Like that's wild. Let's go to that chest real quick. Oh, Mercury's bandana, absolute class. Dang it, statue. Statue with weird Civil War facial hair.
We win again.
We don't have anything for those. We need 16 more. We'll give that to... Oh, Jade can't equip it. Alright. Who can? Alright, this is Hermes hat, Mercury's bandana, which is funny because it's just the Greek-Roman equivalent of each other, but I guess we'll give him that. Agility and Charm versus... No, Charm's more important for him if I remember correctly. Agility's always going to be good for Eric, but also he's already, I think, the fastest companion by a lot, so it's not really going to do much. Let's look around for this. Lever. I know it's in the middle, but I was just double checking to make sure we weren't missing out on another one. I think this is a part that confuses me. I remember being frustrated by this area coming up. I can't remember why. So probably it's going to mean using different steps, like the ones up here that we didn't come through in. Let's check this book, although I think it's the same book that we read earlier. No. Oh, okay, so it did want us to go back the same stairs that we already came. Yeah, that's cool design. I'm not shitting on this game. I think this is great puzzle design. I just sometimes am not a fan of RPG puzzles that require a lot of running around. Like, if I want a puzzle, I want it to be all sat in front of me so I can look at everything all at once. Which I know is incredibly lazy, but I'm fine with that. What the hell's going on? Do I have to hit it twice? I don't understand. No, I don't, so it has to mean... I have to be able to go somewhere with it that I wasn't able to before. No, there's no switch down here that I thought I saw anyway. Oh my god, it's right there. I saw it very first time and just... this is why I hate this part. Because I'm dumb, yes, but it still is justifiable reason to hate it. have to go down. And I think this is the part that takes us all the way back down. No, okay, just unlock the other top for me. See, this is why the circle ones get me, because I'm not able to, like... I'm not able to get my bearings very well, and it throws me off. Alright, I'm not gonna sit here and watch him open a book. Okay, so we're able to get out of here and leave. Cool. Double check that I didn't miss a chest over here because I can't be trusted with my eyesight. Okay, clear. So now we gotta travel all the way back. Thanks to sweet, sweet magic. Thanks to the best spell on the planet. Oh man, I should not be this tired already. It's only 7:20 where I'm at. Whew. Really fighting to sleep good. I'm gonna save. Not quite sure who we're gonna fight next, but I haven't really been paying attention. Have you, kids? If you guessed we're gonna fight the magic-looking evil frost lady, you guessed correctly. Ah, weird. There's an orb here. Based on the time, you guys might get 3 boss fights in this, if you can believe it or not. Ooh, no, I think it's 2. You'll get 2. Sorry, the third one I'm confusing is an Act 2. An Act 2 thing. Then you'll get me fighting this lady, and then me looting this area, and then me probably hopping off, because I think the next part's going to be a little boring. I might get us to the edge of Arborea.
I'm so glad.
You can drop the act now.
She's an imposter. The little piggy sniffed her out. I also like as a magic user, her choice to get her to reveal herself was to jump up and slap her. Yeah, drop the, yeah, weird, it's the magic ice lady, yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to be a snowman?
Yeah, that's gonna get annoying, I'll tell you what. Freezing people, I don't know how well I'm gonna do in this boss fight. Always a good way to get me to rage is to just take away one of my characters. Wow, alright. Well, I guess everybody is good enough health that... Oh, in the harder mode, that lasts a while. It's, this boss fight was probably my least favorite. Just from a mechanical standpoint. The dragon fight was pretty rough, but that wasn't mechanic. It was just like, that thing was so tough that I was underleveled for it and had to barely squeak by with luck. But that fight's still coming. You got a couple hours for that at least. Maybe 2-3 episodes. Alright, that's weird. Didn't know you summoned the power of nature by standing exposition on a flying broom, but... I love the great sword build. Step 1, get big sword. Step 2, deal damage. Yeah, okay, I forgot to do my power attacks, but step 2, deal big damage. I don't like that she laughs and then says crackle. I like that they all say that their abilities, but ha 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 ha, crackle just, I don't know, there's something unsettling about that.
Well, this is
Oh, wow. Okay, alright, healer's down. I'm gonna try to zing her. Just so she can get the XP from this kill, because that lady's pretty close to dying. If Jade doesn't take her out.
Do you want to be a snowman?
They might wipe all of us. And then I just switch to my backup team. I should have healed more, but also, yeah, they'll kill her. There's no problem.
Let's rock!
Yeah, the 3 of them, yeah, it's... I shouldn't have ever had the first 4 die to this. I was being careless because I didn't... Oh, I didn't heal when I should have, but yeah, no, they're gonna beat her just fine. I'm not controlling a single thing about any of these characters.
The north wind doth blow.
Crackle, yeah, this should be it. I mean, they were pretty close to...
Heavens, hear me.
Of course, Rob's work and mine's doesn't. Mine doesn't, not mine's, as if I'm like some early 1900s gangster.
No!
Yeah, and she's dead. Yeah.
Veronica wins
Fabulous, darling. Nice.
Absolutely. We'll go up to Guile. We're probably gonna want dodge. Yeah, we'll take dodge chance. The reason we give every strength seed we can to Eric is so that way his offhand weapon gets better and
Snorri,
better.
use the sealing spell.
Okay, here goes. Pella, Mella, Fell and Feller. Fabula Ferocious.
That's actually a pretty quick sealing spell for one of the most powerful magical beings in the world.
Please.
Helter Skelter, bind and
Helter
belter,
Skelter? Oh, alright.
Anima atrocious, liber, claustra, kabbalistic.
Snorri!
Ah, yes, I remember now. Hexbialidocious.
Hexbialidocious, Snorri. Hexbialidocious.
No, please.
Oh, whoa. That was an intense apology. I feel really bad about that. And now the city melts. Now we go speak to the queen, but first we're gonna go scout the town out a little bit. Collect all that delicious, delicious loot we didn't get because it was frozen. There's 2 barrels back there. Ooh, cow shit, cool. Just what I always wanted. Ah, the side quest won't unlock till we talk to the queen. That makes sense. Let's make sure there's no chest back there with the old visual inspection. Nothing in here, man? That's lame. No, I don't want to hear about Pseudonym and his Dang it. That helmet's cool. It looks like... Ooh. It really looks like the Blades helmet from Oblivion. It's not. There's definitely enough changed, but... I don't think there's any helmet in the game that looks quite like that, if I remember. It should just be a unique, unique example piece, but... Just rob this man blind right behind him. 3,000 gold, alright. Don't mind if I do, kind sir. I mean, I did save all these people's lives, so they do kind of, you know, owe me their life savings, of course. Yeah, I'm gonna get 2 of those. Why wouldn't it also offer the option to equip it in a non-dominant hand instead of just that? We'll put him back in his other costume. I like the spiky swindler better. I like that the hair is kind of close to the cloak, but it's not quite. Or not the cloak, but his like cool cloaked in ice daggers. Seed of Deafness. See, that's what it's all about, folks. It's the little bit of minor increases we get. Come around to the front. Man, old lady won't sell me when I'm basically holding her at gunpoint behind the counter? This is some bull crap. Sorry, I thought this was America. Give that to him. Although I forgot, we're kind of going for a charm for him, so there's a good chance we may take that back. A bustier, you say? Sell it off her then. Buy the magical skirt and give it to her. It's 10, that's really not that great. We'll get something better in the next town. We don't need to spend all that money, but that should be good for her for now. I think we'll unlock a costume in the next town because that's where they're from. So that would be my best guess as to where I would next get a thing for her. I know she has a big Act 2 change that... I actually put the healer at the end, in the middle. Or not healer in the middle. Healer in the end. Veronica in the middle because she's so small. Just makes sense lineup wise. Alright, dude, you gotta go. Well, I appreciate you stopping in. Thanks for listening to the stream of Super Marvel Rivals this weekend. Say, I don't know about Saturday, but I should be free Sunday. Maybe Saturday earlier in the day for free, but I'm going drinking with my cousin Saturday afternoon. But alright. Well, thank you for stopping in, man. I appreciate it. As always, thank you. Have fun probably hanging out with a human woman. Nerd. Take her easy. Alright. Let's see here. Need to check the bank. I feel bad. I'm not intentionally running into the snowmen. Although now I feel like if I see a third one, I'm going to do it on purpose. But they are ill-placed. What if some random stranger who comes along and saves everybody's life wants to just run around town like a psychopath? I have a strange feeling they should have thought about that before they put their snowmen there. Just going to start hitting the people with the "Don't you know who I am?" Platinum power, platinum swords, power swords. Ah, that means we can make the platinum power sword instead of winning it in a casino. Well, that's no fun. That little tuckle sitting there. Oh. Oh. I'll never not find those things cute. You know what? We will probably go explore the newest little tackle realm. Here, now that we've unlocked it, instead of heading to the Arborea part, we'll have a little time. We can go explore that for a bit. Give the 2D portions of this game a little love. You can need a little love. I need a little energy drink. I am beat right now. Oh, should have put a little bit of that in instead of the apple juice. Okay, ice has damaged the book. Great. See, didn't that evil witch think her plan through? Forget if people could have died. A book was hurt. I wish I'd have stopped at the store. I could have got myself some chocolate cupcakes before, or muffins before this. I thought about it earlier. I had the thought. Dropped the ball on it. Unfortunately, I put too much gin in this for me to be driving to the store. So.
What was that, Serena? Did you say something? No. I thought so.
Skip that. They're hearing voices. Voices. The voices. The little lady's losing her damn mind. Anything in here we can steal? Alright, don't care about the history, none. Nobleman's knife. I do like that design a lot. Another password? 2 in one little go? Revival. Via the altar of the undeciphered. Undeciphered. I wonder if that's 8. We'll skip this, that voice again, and we'll go watch this cutscene.
Excellent. You came. Let me present to you the blue orb of Sniffelheim. If you will just come a little closer.
I'm wondering where how the silver orb got to where it got to.
Huh?
And all the others are, if like the luminary entrusted each of them to them. And he entrusted that silver orb to the bird people up there.
The voice is coming from the book.
Please, you have to listen to me. I am the real Frisabel. The woman in front of you is the witch.
What? Ridiculous. Trick us once, shame on you. Trick us
Okay.
twice, shame on us.
I wonder if she's telling
No,
the truth.
you're wrong. The spell didn't work. She's lying. The wicked witch is trying to trick you again.
Everybody calm down.
Okay, let's see.
I will ask one question. Here is the question. What is the true treasure of Sniffelheim?
The friends you made along the way.
That's easy. The true treasure of Sniffelheim is clearly the blue orb.
The orb orb, you say? Now then, what is your answer?
The true treasure of Sniffleheim.
All right. Well, I guess we know who the real one is.
Precisely. The very words.
Oh, they're good monarchs? That's weird.
Oh, yes.
Gotcha.
Fine.
Wait, they're real glasses, but the rest of the costume's fake? So she's just leaving broken glass in places?
Ugh. I wait all that time to get my powers back, and you make me waste every last drop on escaping that wretched book again.
I love her accent.
My magic is spent. My life is yours. Boil me in a cauldron, burn me at the stake. Just get it over with.
Whoa, 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 lady, calm down.
Men, take.
Honestly, that staff would probably be a pretty good weapon.
Your Majesty, what are you doing?
Okay, just make me walk up instead of starting another cutscene.
Queen Frisabel, please step away from her. She says she has lost her powers, but how can we know for sure? She is a witch. It is in her nature to lie.
I feel like she'd have just killed us all if she still had her magic.
Everyone, listen to me. It is true that Krystalinda did something unforgivable when she froze this city. But we spoke from time to time when she held me captive. She listened to me. She even helped me to understand what it is to be queen. Hers is not a bad heart.
Oh, that's sweet.
And the time I spent in the book, please, I believe her when she...
She seems convinced, Snorri.
Not my kingdom. You do what you want, lady.
Very well. You are the ruler of this kingdom, Your Majesty. If that is your decision, we will gladly follow it.
Must you be so nicey, Frisabel? You're making me look bad.
We could just burn you at the stake again.
Something I still don't understand. Why did you freeze Sniffleheim in the first place?
Oh, that was a favor for a friend. The splendid specimen who released me from the grimoire.
We get it. Keep your pants on. You think he's hot.
As you know, I was trapped in that dusty, fusty library for a horribly long time. Oh, it was so boring.
Props to her for not losing her
Then,
mind.
3 months ago, he appeared.
I will release you from your prison.
For a beautiful boy
Jasper.
like you?
You must freeze it. His name is Hendrik. And
Jasper's a bad guy.
So I
They've
did
been
as
sowing
you
the
asked.
seeds in quite a bit so
To
far,
slay a
but
mighty
this is the first
beast that
proof.
Just happened to have stolen my...
The same pendant as...
His name? Oh, I haven't a clue.
Weird. What are the only two guys that have that pendant that are both from the same kingdom that would know about it? Figured Rab would be
Thank
smarter
you
than that.
once again for...
So now we have all the orbs. It's Orbin time.
But Your Majesty, isn't it?
Of course. As my father always said...
Well, if you insist.
Oh, well, thanks, lady.
Oh, don't worry about that, little girl.
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, that lady keeps to her word. I don't know how much we follow up on it, but I think we stopped back by here a little bit. And we just see that she's just really being her helpful best friend. Which is kind of sweet, you know? She froze a heart. She unfroze a frozen heart. It's a real Grinch story when you think about it. It has nothing to do with the fact that this lady no longer has magical abilities, because if she did, she'd murder everybody. But I prefer to think of my glass as half full. Also, this place has discovered, like, even cooler elevator technology than Octagonia. Octagonia. Well, your one treasure wasn't enough, so we're gonna rob and see what else you get in here. Seed of Sorcery, that's cool. Many metal is what we were really after. I think we're gonna get the Agility Gilet. Is our next item from the mini metals. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. A Vial of Lunaria. Oh, he's just hanging out here back behind a prison. That's cool. Okay, so there's going to be a cutscene when I go outside. Cool. Well, at least we know about it in advance. At least we got warning. I like this inner castle design a lot, like all the stained glass, and I find that very neat. We have one last cutscene in the docks, if I remember correctly.
What are you doing?
None of your business.
We did. And all because I can...
Huh? What's wrong, Rab?
So Eric didn't go into the city, much like Sylvanda didn't go into Porto Valor. Weird.
Who the handsome young fellow.
He'd have to be very...
Okay, they're just gonna dance around it, so... Now the side quests unlock. They make you technically exit the city before popping up. Which I guess they had to make sure all the story-related stuff's done, but still. Goofy. Oh! Goofy. Get a pirate's hat. If we're just going to talk to some Vikings, sweet. Sold. I tend not to care much for pirate-related things other than Pirates of the Caribbean, but those really feel more like a weird comedy with pirate themes and some drama in it than a pirate movie sometimes. Which is weird because they just talk about being pirates all the time. Give her a Sneerose. I don't know what the AE combined sound makes. I'm not gonna try. I'd rather not butcher what could be a beautiful language. Now we're gonna go to Tickington. With the extra weird long tackle. He's built like when Popeye puffs out his chest. Alrighty. So now we're going to the Altar of Remembrance, I believe. I think we have stuff to unlock. Altar of Salvation is Erdrick's future home. Which I don't know if we've unlocked a quest in it yet, but maybe it's the one we have outstanding. Ortega. Okay, so we already have that. Alright, so that's from 3, I think. Yes, which is the one they just remade. 3 of the first 3 games is actually the first one chronologically, if I remember correctly. Altar of the Heavenly Bride. So the Neverglade's one that we just have to wander through. Altar of Reverie we haven't been to yet. So this one's 6, I think. We need to find a book that will grant these old men the ability to turn into bunny girls. Pretty sure that's in the Academy Day medals, basically. So we'll probably pick that up when we go there. So that was in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6, I think, is... 6 is the one with dreams. 5 is the one with Pancras. I'm trying to remember. Rainbow Mines are going to be a pain. So the Altar of the Undeciphered, that's 11. Never played 11. 11 was a Japanese-only MMO. And unfortunately, my Japanese is very rusty. And by very rusty, I mean non-existent. Okay, so it's basically representing the altars you choose for tribes. Called the Lyre of Ire, so that'll be actually in the first area we unlocked from passwords, if I remember. So some of them make you go back to places that you already were to unlock new stuff. We're not gonna do that because we're just gonna save it for another episode. We only got like 9 minutes left, so I'm gonna go find a priest, pray, and then cut everybody loose. I think a priest is in here. Then maybe we'll just exit and save somewhere. Yeah, we'll exit and save at the camp we're supposed to go to next. We'll go to so the next place we need to go is the Academy de Medals. I'm pretty sure there's a book in the library that should have something about the bunny girls in it. So we'll unlock that, we'll take that, and then we'll go save at our camp and call it a day. Oh, I love the medal rewards, but man, it really makes me feel like a piece of crap for getting to pick one up. There we go. Agility Gelée. Another page done. Fantastic. Alright. 3 more. Ah, this old guy just wants and wants and he takes and takes, but he never gives. Is it not for anyone but... Yeah, that makes sense. It does match his style. It's weird that it's not an outfit, though. I feel like that black with yellow would be a cool outfit for him. Yeah, alright. Well, whatever. No, we're looking for a recipe on a spell that turns old men into bunny girls. Come on. No. That's not it. Come on. Is it this gold thing on the floor? The Bunny Girl's Bible? Alright, well. I guess we have that quest. We're not going to go turn it in. We will save and just call her a night. All it does is, I mean, it does exactly what's promised. All those old men turn into bunny girls. We'll go to the Snarefelt. Snarefelt? And we'll save. Tight little organ riff to close off the night. Alrighty, I want to thank everybody for stopping in. It's always good to have any of you in the chat here, because I know you could be doing literally anything else with your time. So thank you all, and have a wonderful night.